Hey guys, welcome to Friday the 13th. Scary. No, One Direction versus Justin Bieber, Made in the AM versus Purpose. I'm kind of doing an album review, what album came out on top type thing, and it was really hard for me to pick a winner, but both of these albums are really good, and I fully enjoyed listening to both of them this past week. Both of these albums are very different at the most basic level because of why they were made. Purpose was made so Justin could say sorry to his fans for all the shit he's done, and so that he could start to remake his image. The album was designed to start rebuilding his career. Made in the AM was made so One Direction could fulfill their contract and so that they can start to say goodbye to their fans as they prepare to go on hiatus. One Direction's album was made to be the end of an era, and Justin Bieber's is the beginning of one. Focusing on the overall sounds of the album, One Direction have a more vocally complex album than Justin Bieber. They should, considering they have 4 different people singing on the album. However, Made in the AM is also more complex vocally than Justin Bieber because Liam Payne, who sings lead on most of the album, has a bigger vocal range than Justin Bieber does. Made in the AM is also an indie pop album, a genre that relies way more heavily on vocals than synthetic pop, which is what Justin Bieber's Purpose is. Since I wanted to talk about the albums more in depth, I've picked 6 songs that I think really sum up both albums. I'm going to talk about Made in the AM first. End of the Day is a song that I immediately loved from the first time I heard it. I absolutely love the opening lyrics and just the overall sound of the song. One Direction also include a little bit of the LGBTQ agenda with the song lyrics. All I know at the end of the day is love who you love, there ain't no other way. However, my favorite lyrics of the song are, the priest thinks it's the devil, my mom thinks it's the flu, but girl, it's only you. They just really sound very good, I guess. I Want to Write You a Song is arguably the most beautiful song One Direction have ever written. It's a slow ballad, the type of song that Ed Sheeran has written for them in the past, and I really think it's a testament to how far the boys have come in their writing styles and just musically that they were able to make and produce a song that's just this beautiful. I also really like that the sound of a pen on paper was included in the beginning and the end of this song. I thought it was a really artistic touch. This song is just overall a beautiful love song. AM is the last song off of Made in the AM, and I think it's the perfect song to end on. It's a pretty upbeat song, and it contains the closest to cursing One Direction have ever come in any of their songs, with the lyrics talking out of our asses. The song really gives me the feeling of the boys just sitting around a bar or campfire and just, talking about what they want to do after One Direction. And because of that, it really is the perfect song to end the album on. Transitioning into Purpose, the first song that I want to talk about off of Purpose is I'll Show You. It's one of the first tracks off the album, and it definitely conveys a lot about what Justin Bieber is trying to do with this album. He talks about how his life isn't perfect and sometimes it's really hard for him to do the right thing, and the lyrics, don't forget that I'm human, don't forget that I'm real, really convey that. The Feeling is the song on Purpose that's featuring Halsey, and I was quite surprised at how good the song was. I thought it was going to be an interesting mix because Halsey and Justin have pretty different sounds, but they actually work really well together and their voices complement each other beautifully. I really hope that we get another Justin Halsey duet in the future. Purpose is the title track off Purpose and does a really good job of summing up what Justin is trying to do with this album. It's also one of the slowest, if not the slowest, song off of the album. He talks a lot about his past and how he's changed and how he wants to move forward, and he even mentions God. Putting the albums side by side, I have to say I like Made in the AM more than Purpose. However, I am also more into indie pop than I am to synth pop, and that definitely affected my answer. In the interest of full disclosure, I've been a One Direction fan since 2010, and I've only been a Justin Bieber fan since after Made in the AM came out. I really tried to keep myself impartial, but I can't guarantee that I did. So that might have factored into my decision as well. If you liked this video, as always guys, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.